Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So this is a deck walkthrough for my new deck, Karmic 101. And I'm going to be giving one of these away later on too. So if you are watching this in real time, then check out the video and you may be able to win one of these. Now, I'm going to show you what this deck is. Now, I am actually recording in a different room today because there is noise downstairs. So I'm feeling the energy of the Divine Masculine around me today. And I absolutely love this backdrop that George has got, and because of how he records his videos, sometimes you don't see this, but this is beautiful. So it's like we're sitting in the enchanted garden today. Really powerful. So this is my new deck, Karmic 101, and this is by me, Liz Harrison, and there's 101 cards in this deck. And the reason why I've called a lot of my new decks 101 is because it's like you've got 101 things that you'd like to say. And 101 is also a great number for new beginnings and, starting the next chapter of your life. And this is a deck that's really from the Divine Masculine to their karmic person or to their karmic situation. So if your person is with someone else and dealing with that, then this is a really great deck to use because it taps you in with what's going on. So a lot of the messages in this are directly spoken from the masculine's heart, mind and soul to their person, or about their situation, or even what they want you to know as their divine feminine. So I'm going to walk you through this deck one by one and talk about the cards. So let's do it. So Karmic 101, the reason that I've put obviously the darkness in this card, like darker energy, whereas the Divine Feminine 101 deck that I've created, and I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on after, it's very light. So you can see the difference between the light and the dark. The feminine is the light, and the karmic person or the karmic situation is in this kind of darker energy. And the masculine has to go through some dark lessons to understand. And a karmic situation or a karmic partner is there to catapult the masculines towards union. They help the masculines to wake up to who they are, to understand themselves, and to grow on a very deep level. So it's always wise to bless the karmic partner or to bless the karmic situation instead of looking at them as your enemy or the situation as negative, because it's actually there for a reason. Just like every single person who you've been with and experienced in your life, whether it be a love, a friend, a colleague, situation with family, it's grown you and it's made you stronger. So a karmic is really, a lesson, and it's a lesson that creates huge blessings in your life, and especially in the twin flame journey, because it always guides you where you're meant to be. I've had major experience with karmic partners that I've seen as catalysts to union. That have propelled me towards where I am now, and that's in union with my twin flame George. And that's why I'm recording this in his enchanted garden. So let's do this then. So 101 cards. So the first one is, I am only here for the kids. So if your Divine Masculine has got children, this is them admitting that they're only there for the children. There's no other reason that they are there. They're only there for the kids. So that's them understanding on a very deep level that it's just a living arrangement that they are in, and they're only there for the children because they are a good parent. I want to be a good parent, but I can't do that here. So this is also realizing that they want to be good to their children and they want to be the best parent they can be, but they can't do that in that kind of situation because it's toxic to them. So sometimes when a mum and dad stay together for the kids, it has the worst effect because the children pick up on everything and they can sense when something's wrong. So your masculine is admitting here that they want to be a good parent, but they understand that they will do a better job of it when they're away from that person. Very powerful. We've got, I'm grateful for the time that we have shared. So your Divine Masculine here is saying thank you to the karmic situation or the karmic partner for the time that they've shared together or the lessons that they've learned, because your masculine has seen this from a higher perspective and realizing that it's taught them what they needed to know. So a lot of power in that card there, especially about the masculine's vibration shifting and changing. It's time we live our own lives. So the masculine here is realizing that they don't want to live a joint life with that person. They want to live their own life now. So it's time that we live our own lives. And this is also the masculine thinking about the karmic as well. you deserve to live a happy life. So the masculine is saying, I understand that we both need to live our own lives. So that's really saying it's over. I can't keep doing this with you. So, perhaps they're arguing all the time, or they're going over the same thing, and they're saying, I can't keep doing this with you. It has to end. Something needs to change. I don't want to hurt you, but I don't want to lie anymore. And that means telling you the truth. So this is about your masculine saying, okay, I need to speak my truth. Saying to the karmic partner, I can't keep lying to you, about who I am, where I am, about how I feel about my divine feminine, about the reason that I need to change my life. I just don't want to hurt you, but I don't want to lie. I just can't lie to myself or you anymore. So this is about things coming out into the open, and the masculine preparing for that energy too. Really powerful. I've learned everything I can from you in this situation, and now it's time for me to go. So again, your masculine realizing in the quiet times, during their times of silence and going within, the times when they ghost the feminine, they realize what they have to do. So they realize they've learned everything they can from the karmic partner or the karmic situation, and they know it's time to go. So another sign here that your masculine is moving on. Thank you for teaching me what I needed to learn. So again, gratitude here, saying to the karmic, thank you for teaching me everything I needed to learn. So again, masculine here, realizing that I can't learn anything else from this situation. It's time to go. So when these type of cards come up, it's always a sign of a new beginning. My heart is with someone else. So this is the divine feminine. So the masculine here is saying to the karmic partner, my heart is with someone else. My heart is for something else, so I can't be with you. So that's being very honest there to the karmic partner. I'm not feeling it anymore. So the masculine hasn't got feelings for the karmic situation anymore. I'm not feeling it. So this could even be connected with a job. They're just not feeling the excitement or the satisfaction anymore. They know they need to change. They're not feeling good about what they're doing there. So they're understanding they have to make a change. I'm sorry that I let this go on for so long. I should have ended things a long time ago. So again, if they've been together for a long time, then the masculine is saying here, I should have ended it a long time ago. I'm sorry I let it go on for so long. This could also be connected with, something going on at home, with a family situation, could be a job. So, we have to think outside of the box with this card, because it's Karmic 101. Not karmic partner 101. So it's about the karmic situation. So I'm sorry I let this go on for so long. So really that's the divine masculine apologizing to themselves for letting it go on and drag on for so long when they knew they should have moved away from it and started again. I have to find my own way. So this is the masculine saying, I have to find my own way. I have to realize what I need to do. I have to work my own stuff out. I have to find my own way. So perhaps the karmic partner is trying to control things or tell the masculine what to do. This could also be the feminine here, trying to control the situation or make the masculine wake up before they're ready, or trying to make them understand. And the masculine saying, look, I have to find my own way. So I feel that's them going within to work it all out. I am not being me. So in that karmic situation, they're not being authentic. They're not being their true self. They're being the person they were in the past. So this is about them needing to wake up and realize that they want to be their true self. This is our last holiday together. Now, if they're in a karmic situation, that holiday could be a vacation. Okay, going somewhere. So the masculine in their mind is thinking, okay, this is the last family holiday. Or it could be Christmas time, or an anniversary, or a birthday. Okay, or some events like, Valentine's Day, or some Thanksgiving, or some kind of holiday, like a national holiday, not just a vacation. And this is the last one. So this is the masculine making that decision in their mind. This is the last one. So if it's around Christmas time and that card comes out, that's your masculine saying, this is the last Christmas I'm going to be spending with this person. I'm not the person I was when we met. So obviously on this journey, the masculines evolve and change just like the feminine does. So here the masculine is saying to the karmic partner or the karmic situation, I'm not that person. I'm not the person I was when I started this up, when we met. So even when they started a job or a friendship, if they're ending a friendship, because friendships can be karmic situations too. They're not that person. They've evolved. They've grown stronger. They're different now. I have outgrown our relationship. So that really goes hand in hand with this. They've learned everything they can from that relationship, from that situation. So they know they've outgrown it. It's time to leave. It's time to move on. Your family never liked me anyway. They will understand. So if they're giving me fear, thank you. So if the karmic partner starts making the masculine feel guilty, what about the family? What will people say? What will people think? This is the masculine being very truthful and saying, well, your family never liked me anyway. So they will understand. So the masculine is kind of standing his ground there and putting his boundaries down and saying, no, I'm not listening to that. I understand that this needs to change. I'm distant because I can't talk to you about this. So the masculine here is saying to the karmic partner, give me space. I can't talk to you about this. That's why I'm distant. That's why I'm hiding. That's why I'm going out. I'm going in the bathroom, going outdoors, mowing the lawn, whatever they're doing, going for a drive, because they need to work it out. And this is also sometimes if they're distant at work. They could be distant with a colleague. They could be, just really quiet. They could be distant with you because they can't talk about it. It's something they need to work out within themselves. I need to change. So admitting here, they need to change. They need to change their life. They need to change for the feminine. They need to change from, who they are. So they need to change. It's better than it was, but that's not enough. So if the karmic partner has been working on the connection, trying to be nice and make everything wonderful, or if they hated the job and they know they have to leave, but then it got slightly better, the masculine is saying it's better than it was, but that's still not enough. So they realise that it doesn't matter how good it is, it's still not enough, it's still not right. This relationship is toxic to my soul. So the karmic situation is toxic to their soul, and they understand that it doesn't feel good to them. It drains their energy. It makes them feel old. It makes them feel tired and stressed out and annoyed. You will be happier without me. So the masculine here is saying to the karmic partner, you'll be happier without me. So if the karmic partner is frustrated, feeling no confidence because the masculine doesn't really want anything to do with them, especially in the bedroom, the masculines just don't want the karmic partner anywhere near them because they're thinking of the feminine. This is the masculine saying, you'll be happy without me. And I feel sometimes this is also how the masculine feels towards the feminine. You'll be happier without me if they are dealing with a toxic situation. So if this card comes out and you're resonating with that, that's why, because sometimes the masculines put themselves last to put people first. And, even though it seems like they're being harsh or they don't understand how you feel if they're being distant with you, it's because in their own mind, they feel that you'll be better off without them for now while they sort it out. And when I'm tapping in with this, I also feel confusion. It's like they're with the karmic partner, but the feminine is constantly on the mind, and they can't get the feminine out of the mind. So, they may make slip-ups. Like I slipped up with the words there. They may say your name, or they may be thinking about you and something comes out. So, they just know that the karmic person or the situation will be a lot better if they aren't in it. I don't like it when you plaster me all over your social media. And this is so powerful. This came through very strong when I was channeling these cards. And, I was actually involved in a catalyst situation a while ago where, this person kept putting me on their social media. And I don't like that because I'm not on social media. And, the masculines get very stressed out about this. And I was also dealing with a married guy who was one of my catalysts. And he hated it when his wife plastered him all over social media. So, they do it because, remember, social media is a front. It's that kind of like energy where you're showing something off there isn't real. It's illusion. So this could also be because they don't want you to be upset, Divine Feminine. If their karmic partner is plastering them all over social media, making it seem like they've got this perfect relationship, that's upsetting to your twin because your twin doesn't want to upset you. So I don't like it when you plaster me all over your social media, so they don't like it. Sometimes they don't even like it when they share things on their own social media because they feel forced into it by the karmic person. So that's another sign for the feminine there to always look through the situation. Why do you speak badly about me to other people? I'm not a bad person. So your masculine is a good person. You know, even when they do bad things or they act in a bad way, they're doing it all through fear. And when we see through the eyes of love, not fear, we realise that. So why do you speak badly about me? So this is a sign, you know, the karmic partner may be kind of bad-mouthing them to their friends or their family members or someone at work. And the masculine is trying to understand that, you know, why are you doing that to me? I'm not a bad person. So that's also showing that there's trouble at home, you know, there's trouble there. I wish you would leave me alone. So this is when the karmic partner is trying to get the masculine to talk or, you know, involve them in some kind of sexy time. And the masculine is just saying, just leave me alone. You know, don't come near me, just leave me alone, I need space. You know, this could also be to you, I wish you would leave me alone to just let me work it out. And when the masculine's in this energy, he isn't being nasty, he's just speaking what he needs, he's feeling it. You know, he needs space, he needs time out because sometimes things get too much. I can't be around you right now. So he's doing everything he can when this card comes out to be away from the karmic partner or the karmic situation. He may want to get away from his job if it's his job, you know. He can't be around you right now. So this always, I just can't be around you. So he's doing everything he can to get away from that situation. Again, if you're reading this from the feminine point of view, you know, he may be saying to you, I can't be around you right now while I sort everything out. You know, I need to go within, I need time out. So, you know, always kind of use your intuition when you're using these cards. I need space. You know, very clear, very straight to the point. I need space. I need time. I need space. And when they need space, it's because of fear. Thank you for giving me the fear there. You see the burpee energy. So it's because they're dealing with fears, illusion, struggle and stress, and they need space to sort it out. You are stronger than you think. You will be fine. So this is the masculine saying to the karmic partner, you know, you'll be fine. You're stronger than you think. So if the karmic partner is saying, oh, I can't survive on my own, what am I going to do? You know, the kids can't survive, or they're trying to make them feel guilty. This is the masculine being strong and saying that you are stronger than you think. So they're being strong, standing up to that person and saying you will be fine. So not just you are stronger than you think, you'll be fine. So the masculine is reassuring the karmic partner there that they'll be okay, they'll survive. They're not going to, you know, kind of pass out and die without them. You know, they'll survive, they'll be okay. And they really want to speak this out. You know, they're making me clear throat chakra there. So this is real things that they need to say. So, you know, when I was channeling this deck, very clear, forceful. So this is another sign right now that the masculines are ready to clear things up with their karmic partners, and they are ready to move towards the feminine with the truth and to be authentic and do something about this love. Very powerful. We are more like brother and sister. And that's so true with a lot of the divine masculines. You know, they've got that kind of connection with their wife or their karmic partner. You know, or it could be a friendship. Perhaps they're dealing with a friendship and that friendship is taking up a lot of their time because they're like brother and sister. You know, maybe you're getting triggered by that friendship. I've certainly been there, you know, where I was triggered by a friendship because even though it wasn't intimate, it was the fact that, you know, they were spending a lot of time together, and that was, you know, I was working on me. You know, thinking, what's wrong with me? Why don't they want to spend that time with me? And it's nothing about me, it was about them. So this is also understanding that to not take anything personally. So the masculine here is saying to either their karmic partner or someone in their life, we are more like brother and sister. And again, that married guy I was with, you know, the catalyst, that's what he was like with his wife. They were more like brother and sister, but he wouldn't leave because of his children and his own fears and all those things. But obviously it wasn't meant to, because that was a lesson I had to learn. So I feel guilty about everything. So when the masculines have got children, or, you know, they're married or they're dealing with something, they feel guilt. They feel a lot of guilt. That's one of their big things that they have to heal. You know, understanding there's nothing actually to feel guilty about, because you can't hide your feelings, you can't deny your feelings. You have to really face your feelings and work through these emotions. So I feel guilty about everything. So if your masculine's quiet right now and you pull that card, it's because they feel guilty about everything, how they've hurt you, how they're hurting that person, they're lying to themselves. So they know they have to make a change. This is our last Christmas together. So again, Christmas time. Now, even if your masculine doesn't celebrate that and that comes out, this is that energy of the interim period between December and January, because You know, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you are affected by it, by the energy in the world and the things that go on. So this is, again, the masculine saying to the karmic partner, or even the situation, if it's a job, you know, this is our last December time together. Very powerful. You have helped me to grow, but we have grown apart. So the masculine, again, admitting to the karmic partner here, you've helped me to grow. You know, you've given me a lesson and you've helped me and evolve my soul, but we've now grown apart, or they've grown apart from that job or that situation or that thing. So it's helped them to grow, but they have grown apart from that. I stayed for the wrong reasons and I know that now. So this could again be the children or money reasons, you know, something that they've been kind of holding themselves back from changing. So I stayed for the wrong reasons and I know that now. So they're admitting that to their karmic situation. And that could again be connected with a job or family, you know, not always a person. You remind me of everything I was, and that is no longer me. So another sign that your masculine has evolved and changed on this journey, and that's not the person anymore that they are now. You know, they were that person, but now they're not that person. So they're obviously evolving and growing. You know, and this is the masculine saying to the karmic partner or the karmic situation, you remind me of everything I was. And that hurts my soul because that's not who I am anymore. This can also be a friendship. You know, a friendship, perhaps they've got a toxic friend or someone who's negative and swearing all the time, or, you know, doing an addiction or something that doesn't serve them. And they're saying, you remind me of everything I was. And I don't like that person I was, so I have to move away from you because that's not who I am anymore. I've healed that within me. I'm not a bad person. And this is a real big thing, you know. This came up with saying to the karmic partner, you know, I'm not a bad person, why are you bad-mouthing me? And this, I'm not a bad person, because the masculines care. You know, they care more than they should about what other people think of them. You know, they're dealing with that. That's a core wound that they have to heal to get to the point where they don't care what others think. And that's something they deal with along the way. You know, it's not really about not taking it personally, which is what the feminine goes through. It's about not caring about what society says, or what John down the road says, or what their mother or father say, or, you know, their karmic partner. It doesn't matter. What matters is what they feel and what they think and what they know. And this is what they're working through with this card. I'm not a bad person. So this is again saying, I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry for doing those things. I'm sorry. You only want me for my money in this lifestyle. So the masculine here is saying to the karmic partner, you know, you only want me for my money. And you only want me for the lifestyle. So this could be a celebrity connection. If your masculine's got a lot of money, or they've, you know, the family's got money, or they've made their own money, and that karmic partner is loving that lifestyle, you know, loving the home, the car, the money, all these things, not really loving your masculine, but loving the lifestyle. And your masculine is saying, I've had enough of this. You know, you only want me for my money and my lifestyle, and now want to be where I'm appreciated for me. And that's what the divine feminine does, gives the masculine that unconditional love. I have made my decision. So the decision's already made. The masculine here is saying to the karmic partner, I've made the decision. Saying to the boss, I've made the decision. Or to themselves, I've made the decision. Now's the time to go. I've made my choice. You know, so if you think there's a choice, there never is, because, you know, the masculine will always choose the divine feminine. But what the masculine has to do is choose themselves. You know, when they are struggling, it's not that they don't want to be with the divine feminine, they struggle with being with themselves. So it's not a choice between you and a karmic partner, or you and a karmic situation. The choice is between the higher self and the lower self. And when they keep choosing the lower self, it wins. So the karmic situation wins. When they choose their higher self and their growth and their evolvement and their, you know, soul, they choose you because that's who they truly are. So it's never about there being a choice between the feminine and the karmic partner, or the feminine and the karmic situation. It's always a choice between the masculine's higher self and the masculine's lower self. Very important to know that. I want us to sit down and talk it all out once and for all. So this is the masculine saying to the karmic partner, we need to sit down and sort it out once and for all. You know, not just sort it out and then go back to how it is. We need to sort it all out. Let's lay it all on the table and get it all out into the open now. So this is also a sign that the masculines are making that decision. You know, they want to get out of the situation. They want to sit down and talk. And, you know, maybe this is also you feeling this energy. They want to sit down and talk with you and, you know, get it all out into the open. But this is really about them, you know, ending their karmic situation and speaking their truth. I don't want this anymore. I don't want this anymore. So your masculine saying to the karmic partner, I don't want this anymore. Saying to the job, I don't want this anymore. The karmic situation, whatever it is, they don't want this anymore. They want something new. You know, they want to be with you. They want to be authentic and truthful. We should never have got married. So if your masculine is married, you know, your masculine realizes they should never have got married to that karmic partner. You know, they should never have let it go that far because it's just caused more trouble and they've got tangled up in something that they're struggling to release themselves from. Stop lying to yourself about us. So this is to the karmic partner. You know, if they are saying, oh, everything's wonderful, you know, putting pictures on social media that annoys them, you know, and saying this is all wonderful. The masculine is saying to the karmic partner, stop lying to yourself about us. It's not right. It hasn't been right for a long time. Your masculine is thinking about you anyway, feminine. So this is the masculine saying, just stop lying about us. Perhaps there could be a friend or some kind of situation where there's gossip or trigger energy or, you know, there's something happening and someone is lying about them, you know, or lying about the situation involved with them. And the masculine is saying, stop lying about us, you know, stop it. I want more for our children. They will be better off if we are apart. So, you know, if they've got children with their person, they're saying, I want more for our kids. They deserve better than this arguing relationship or this loveless marriage. You know, they deserve better. They will be better off if we are apart. So the masculine is understanding that a change will be for the better, not just for them, but for their children too. I've lost all of my confidence while I've been in this relationship. And this is so true. And this is something I experienced again with that catalyst, you know, because I knew him a long time ago before he was married. And, you know, he was this amazing, strong person. And then in that relationship, in that marriage, he'd lost all of who he was, you know. So when I kind of was spending time with him, it was like, who is he? And he was like realizing that he wanted to be the person he used to be, but not the person he used to be because he was evolving, but he wanted to be better, stronger, you know, more of who he was than this shadow side of himself. So he's lost all his confidence. So he's admitting here to the karmic situation, I've lost all my confidence while I've been doing this. Maybe in the job, maybe he's been doing the job for so long, he's not enjoying it anymore. He's lost his own identity. So this is really like needing to find himself again and stand up for himself again and, you know, be seen again, because it feels like he, in his own mind, he isn't seen for who he is. Perhaps he's just being seen as a husband or a wife or, you know, a dad or a mom or, you know, that person at work. And this is about realizing there's more to his life. So this is your masculine saying, you know, I've lost all my confidence in that relationship and I want to be myself again. I want to feel good. I want to feel strong and powerful. This is pointless. It's over. So the masculine is saying to the karmic, this is pointless. You know, there's no point talking, going over it again, trying to make it work because it's over. So the masculine again being very to the point, very straight and saying it's over. It's time for me to start again. So the masculine is saying, look, I need to start again. You know, it's over. So all these cards are indicating here that they're ready to move on. It hurts to leave, but I just can't stay. So the masculine is saying to the karmic partner, you know, it hurts me to leave. Perhaps they've got kids or, you know, they've been there for a long time, but they just can't stay. You know, they can't do it to themselves. They know it's time. And this is the same for a job or something they're leaving behind. It hurts me to leave that place, that job, you know, that location, but I just can't stay. So they know they need to change. It's always been her and it always will be. And obviously I channeled the word her because this is like a masculine to someone deck. So the masculine energy is very male. And the masculine can be a man or a woman. So you could be a he, you know, it's always been him. Or it's always been her and it always will be. So the masculine is kind of saying that to the karmic partner. Look, you know, it's always been the divine feminine. So it will always be the divine feminine. So again, there's nothing they can do to change anything. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. So the masculine may love the karmic partner like a brother or a sister, and that's love. That doesn't mean that they want to be with them. It just means they care about them, and that's good. The masculine's not a bad person. So the masculine is saying, I do love you, but I'm not in love with you, and that's the difference. So the masculine doesn't want to just be living a pointless life. They want a deep connection, and that's what they have with the divine feminine. I will give it one more try, but I know I'm lying to myself. There is no point. So this could be they sit down, they have that conversation, and the karmic says, oh, let's just give it one more try. Let's do it for the kids. Let's do it because of the time of year. Let's do it for the family. And the masculine here is trying and saying, okay, I'll give it one more try, but I know I'm lying to myself. There is no point. So again, your masculine is saying, I'll try, but it's pointless. So really there is no point, but the masculine is trying to keep people happy. There could be the kids or the family or even the person. I have to put myself first. So the masculine here is saying, I have to put myself first. And the masculines do put everyone else first. And I know sometimes it doesn't seem that way. If it seems like they're being selfish or they're hurting you, they try and kind of shut down their emotions or sacrifice their own happiness to make others happy. And as I said, if they're walking away from you, divine feminine, it's because they think you'll be better off without them for now. So try and see past the illusion and the ego and the pain, because the masculine is saying now, okay, I have to put myself first. And this is what the masculine does along the way. They start to realize that, wow, it's time for me now. It's time for me. I don't want to wait until my kids are grown up to have a life, because then what life will I have? So the masculine is realizing they have to put the self first. I care about you, but I don't love you. So the same thing. Now, they aren't using the word love in this card, so they may not even really love that person at all, or, really have any feelings. They're just saying to the karmic partner, I care about you, but I don't love you. So it's a different, you might think, well, that card and the other card are the same, but they're not, because one's love. So they do really love the person. They love them because of the mother of the kids, or, they've shared time together, but they're not in love with them. They want to end it mutually and respectfully. But here they're just kind of saying, I do care about you, but it's indifferent. I do care about you, but I don't love you. So there's nothing they can do or say. They don't love that person anymore. They don't want to be with that person. So this is about the karmic partner accepting that. I am entitled to my space, leave me be. So again, this karmic partner could be chasing the masculine around, trying to get the masculine to talk or spend time with them. And the masculine saying, look, I'm entitled to my space as a human being living on a free planet. Leave me be. So another sign the masculine needs space. So if the masculine's in this energy, they're going to be very angry. So if your masculine's been angry with you and they've got a karmic situation going on, that's why. It's not angry at you. It's angry because they've got no space. So just give them the time they need, divine feminine. I hate that you were always bossing me around and ordering me about. You are not my mother. So, maybe their wife or their partner is telling them what to do. Even their boss or a colleague or a friend. I hate that you're always bossing me around. So someone's bossing them around and ordering them around, and it makes them feel like a child. You're not my mother. Stop bossing me around. So another sign for the feminine here to let the masculine come forward in their own time, to find their own way, because then they won't feel like they're being told what to do, because they get stressed out. They get there in their everyday life and they don't like that. You don't own me, so stop thinking you do, especially towards, married masculines. If their karmic partner is their wife or husband, you don't own me. And sometimes we do feel like we own people. Now, as a divine feminine, our divine masculine belongs to us, but it's different than owning them. Owning is ego-based. It's like you fear losing it, so you think you have to own it. You want to buy that thing, you buy that item of clothes and you think, right, I own that, So if someone wants to borrow it, you don't like it because it's yours. And this is the same energy. So the karmic partner here thinks they own the masculine. You may be really resonating with that, thinking, well, yeah, that's exactly how it feels, that they think that they own my twin, where you belong to your twin, and your twin belongs to you. It's not that ownership. It's not in that ego-based way. But this is someone who's very afraid of losing something. So the karmic partner here is afraid of losing the masculine and making them feel like they own them. And it causes fear within you, because you pick up on that too. So the masculine is saying, you don't own me, so stop thinking you do. We've got to stop trying to control me. So another one here, the masculine's the mind. This is when the mind goes over thinking, and things go over in the mind and it drives them crazy. This is again why they need space sometimes from the feminine, because someone in their life is trying to control them. Again, it doesn't always have to be a karmic partner. It could be a boss. It could be, a family member, somewhat a friend, someone who's trying to control them right now. I wish you would disappear. So the masculine is saying to the karmic partner, I just wish you would disappear and you weren't here and hadn't got to deal with it, or that karmic situation. I just wish you would disappear. It's over between us and we both know it. So the masculine is saying to the karmic partner, it's over. We both know it's over, so let's just admit it and talk about it and do something about it. We are living separate lives. So, if they're married, they're in separate lives. They may be in separate bedrooms, maybe not even seeing each other all day. Maybe it's a hello in the morning, a good night at night, but they're living separate lives. They're doing their own thing. So another sign here that the masculine is single anyway, even if it's not, set in stone, or if they're still wearing a ring, they're living separate lives. I'm tangled up in all this red tape and I need to find a solution. So the red tape is all the ties, the karmic ties they've got. It could be a marriage, it could be a financial situation, it could be a legal thing they need to sort out, like a house. It could be anything that they are tangled up in. And they say, I'm tangled up in all this red tape and I need to find a solution. So another reason your masculine may go quiet, because they're working things out, they're finding solutions. Leave her alone, this is our problem. So if the karmic partner has been nasty towards the divine feminine or anybody else, the masculine here is standing up for the feminine and saying, leave her or leave him alone, this is our problem. So the masculine is saying to the karmic, this has nothing to do with anyone else, so leave other people out of it, this is between me and you. Very powerful. Stop shouting at me. So if the masculine is being shouted at, if the karmic partner is shouting at them, or a family member shouting at them, or their boss is shouting at them, stop shouting at me, everything's getting too much. This is when you know the masculine needs space, because they're about to blow a gasket here. I didn't want you to find out this way, I'm sorry. So maybe the karmic partner's found out about you, divine feminine, or realizes something's not right or something's amiss here. So the masculine's saying, I didn't want you to find out this way, I'm sorry. So, the apology is there, because your masculine does feel guilt over that. And he wants to be able to admit the truth and speak the truth and do it the right way. So if the karmic partner finds out, and they do a lot of things, they could be going on social media, going through the phone, all these kind of things, then the masculine said, I'm sorry, I didn't want you to find out like that. I wanted to be the one to tell you. She means more to me, I'm sorry. So, this is also the masculine saying to the karmic, look, the divine feminine means more to me. I'm sorry. So again, if the karmic partner is saying, oh, stay for the kids, blah, blah, trying to make them feel guilty, the masculine is saying, I'm sorry, the divine feminine, you, she means more to me. I'm sorry. So again, nothing they can do or say can change this. I need to find out who I am, and I can't do that here. So the masculine saying here, I've got to find out who I am. I can't do that in this house. I can't do this in this relationship. So the masculine is saying to the karmic partner, I need a break. I need to get out. I need to move on. And again, a job, I need to find out who I am. I can't do that here. So if their job isn't serving them, they can't find out who they are while they're still doing that job. I need to find myself without you. So, the karmic partner could be saying, oh, well, have as much time and space as you need, and then come back and I'll be here waiting for you. And the masculine saying, I can't do it, I can't do it with you. I need to do it without you. So this is, again, the masculine saying, no, it can't be with you. Even if you're hanging on waiting, I have to do it myself. I've made up my mind. I've made my mind up to leave. Okay, I've made my mind up to leave. So I've made up my mind to leave. I've worked it all out. So the masculine's very clearly saying here, I'm going to the karmic partner or the job. We are just not meant to be. I know that now. So the masculine is saying to the karmic, we're not meant to be. I know that now. I've worked it all out. So again, the karmic partner could be trying to justify everything or trying to, sort it out. And the masculine is saying, no, I've made up my mind. We're just not meant to be. And I know that now. I know that you've been looking through my phone. So this really winds up the masculines, when the karmic partner doesn't trust them and they're looking through the phone, they're picking up the phone or the tablet, or they're going on the computer, or they're going through the social media, because the masculines know, they just feel it. So they don't like that. They like to feel trusted, even when they shouldn't be. If the masculine is constantly thinking of the feminine, looking at pictures of the feminine, whatever, but they still don't like being checked up on, because it's like controlling them or owning them. So the masculine here is saying to the karmic, I know you've been looking through my phone. I don't like it. So perhaps this is a big sign that the masculine, the karmic knows, has found out. Let's stay friends. So, the masculine is saying here to the karmic partner, let's stay friends. Let's stay friends for the children. Let's stay friends because we've spent time together. Let's stay friends. So this is also a sign it's amicable, and it's an amicable party. That they could stay friends. That's the masculine's happy to do that, but that's all he wants. We have no future. So, the karmic partner could be saying, oh, let's get married, or let's do these things. And your masculine is saying, we have no future together. I don't see a future with you because I see a future with my feminine. I need to explain things to my family. So this could also be affecting your divine masculine's family. And they need to explain things to their family first. That could be their children, where I feel this is more about, their actual family, like their brothers, sisters, mother, father, extended family. So they need to explain. So they need to explain it's over with the karmic partner if they're married, or, it's time for a change. I need to move on. So the masculine knows they need to move on from that karmic situation, whatever it is. And they're also saying this too, I need to explain things to my family. If they are dealing with any family situation, they need to release themselves and move on from. That could be if they're in an arranged marriage, or it could be, they're looking after family, or if anything's going on, they know they need to move away from that situation. I need to move out. So the masculine saying here, look, to the karmic partner, I need to move out. Okay, I need to get out. I need to move out. They could be saying this to their family or wherever they are. They need to move out and start again. When you try and touch me, I pull away because I don't feel that way for you. So again, the karmic partner here pulling away. Now, this is really funny for me because I've been watching Dallas, and this has really been shown to me through that series, because J.R. Ewing and Sue Ellen, Sue Ellen has been trying in the first season everything she can to get JR in the bedroom, and he's just not interested. He does everything he can to get out of being with it, and to the point where he creates a massive argument and goes out the house. So when you try and touch me, karmic partner, I pull away because I don't feel that way for you. So here's the masculine admitting here they don't find the karmic partner attractive. They don't want to be with the karmic partner in that way. So that's a reassurance there for the divine feminine. When you try and touch me, I will always pull away. So it doesn't matter how many times or how many different ways they try and seduce the masculine's having none of it. The masculine will always pull away. And, masculine told me once that it's because they feel guilty about, kind of disrespecting the divine feminine. So remember, the masculine is loyal to the feminine. So if someone's trying to come on to them, they pull away because they feel guilt towards the divine feminine. They want you to know that they are loyal to you. Please don't touch me. So this could even be a handhold. Maybe the karmic partner's trying to hold the masculine's hand, or, get intimate in some way that's just kind of friendly. And the masculine's saying, just please don't touch me. Don't come near me. I want a divorce. So if the masculine's married, they want a divorce. If you pull this card and the masculine isn't married, it could be a divorce from anything in their life. Divorce isn't always about that piece of paper. Marriage, it could be about anything. Just let me have a release. Let me move away from that thing, You make me so mad. So they're creating anger right now. The karmic partner is making your masculine mad. So again, another sign that your masculine may be ready to explode with anger. I'm starting to resent you, and that isn't healthy for either of us. Well, resentment creates illness. Resentment builds up in the body and it creates disease. So the masculine here is saying to the karmic partner, I'm starting to resent you. When you make me mad, when you check my phone, when you're doing all these things, and that is not healthy. It's not healthy for me, and it's not healthy for you. So the masculine is also realizing it's not healthy to stay in that karmic toxic situation. I can't breathe. And this is a lot how the masculines feel a lot of the time. They feel that they can't breathe. They can't see a way out. They can't breathe. They need space. So when the masculines feel like they can't breathe, it's because they need space. And they can't breathe because maybe that person is always there. They can't get away from that person. So they need breathe. They need space. They need time out. I feel trapped. So they feel trapped in their situation. They feel like they're in prison. Maybe this is because of the restrictions we've had with the pandemic. They feel trapped. They feel worse. And this is another reason why it's happened, because it's made a lot of the masculines realise they're trapped and they're in a living arrangement, because if they haven't been able to have that escape at work or, outdoors, they're suddenly trapped, aren't they? So they've been working all of this out. We have both changed. So the masculine is saying to the karmic, we've both changed, not just me. You've changed too. So we're both different people. We're both different people. I know you have been checking up on me and I don't like it. So the masculine is saying, I don't like it when you're checking up on me. Maybe this is checking social media, the phone, ringing up family, just checking up on them. They could be asking the friends what they do. Maybe they're ringing work to see if they're there. So the karmic partner has kind of been keeping tabs on the masculine and they don't like it. Again, it's that form of control, feeling that they're being mothered or, they're being overly protected. I have a lot on my mind and I'm best left alone. I have a lot on my mind and I'm best left alone. So, the masculine needs space here. They need time to work it all out. So again, another sign here of this card comes out that your masculine needs space. And this is why it's really good, because even if your masculine isn't in a karmic relationship, they still go through all of these feelings and emotions in their everyday life. So if you shuffle this deck and this card comes out, it's not the right time to send them an email or a text. Give them a day or two to relax and breathe. Wait for the energy to change, because they're saying, I have a lot on my mind and I'm just best left alone right now. I have things to work out. So, if their karmic partner is badgering them, they're saying, I have things to work out. I need space, I need time, so leave me alone. I'm spending more time working because I don't want to spend time with you. And I certainly feel they were doing this before the pandemic. And that's another reason the pandemic happened, so that the masculines couldn't work outside the home. So they had to realise, I can't escape anymore to work. So they're saying, I escape to work because I don't want to be around my karmic situation. I escape in that way, and they're realising they can't keep doing that forever. We need to sort out our finances so we can both be free. So the masculine here is saying, I've got to sort out my finances. Okay, saying to the karmic partner, we both need to do this so we can both be free. So maybe the karmic partner has also said, okay, I want to split up, but there's finances holding it back. So they've both made that mutual decision that they want to be away from each other, but finances are stopping things. Well, this could be a sign for you. We both need to sort out our finances so we can both be free. So if you're both married, if you're the feminine and you're married and they are married, you both have to free yourselves up and sort things out financially to be together. I'm trying to find a way out. So the masculines are saying, I'm trying to find a way out of that place. I'm trying to get out of that karmic situation. I'm trying to find a way out of the job, the karmic person, that relationship, anything they're trying to find a way out of. So again, this is about trusting they will do that at the right time. So again, it gives you an insight into what they are doing. You will find someone else. So this is to the karmic partner. It's not all about me. So the masculine is saying here to the karmic partner, it's not all about me. You'll find someone else. Someone else better for you is out there. So if the karmic partner starts saying, I'll never meet anybody else, or you can't leave me, what about me? The masculine here is saying, you'll find someone else. I just want us to be friends. So perhaps the karmic partner is really trying to make things happen in the bedroom, or trying to make it more than friends. And the masculine is saying, I just want to be friends. This could also be about a friendship they've got in their life. If that person wants more, the masculine is saying, I just want to be friends. That's all I want. You are a good person and you deserve someone better than me. So your masculine is saying to the karmic partner, you deserve someone better than me because I'm not meant to be with you. You're a good person, so just let me go. So this is the way the masculine is justifying walking away. It's just a living arrangement. It hasn't been a relationship for a while. So again, this is really what they've realised while we've been in lockdown. You know, that the relationship they're in, it's just a living arrangement. And it hasn't been a relationship for a long time. I just don't belong here. So your masculine knows that he belongs with you. And he's saying to the karmic person or that karmic situation, I just don't belong here. You know, I feel the call of my soul and I know that I should be somewhere else. I feel like I'm wasting my time living a lie. And the masculines do that. They wear a mask, they live a lie. So they feel the wasting time. So this is also a sign that they worry that time's running out. You know, they get afraid of that feeling. I'm tired of arguing with you. So this is the energy where, you know, they're just rowing with the karmic partner all the time. It's going round and round in circles. They're not getting anywhere and they're tired of it. You know, they just feel drained. They feel tired. The energy's gone. It's time to let me go. So the masculine is saying to the karmic partner, it's time to let me go. They could even be saying this to the boss. You know, perhaps the boss doesn't want to lose them in the job or, you know, some family situation. And the masculine is saying, look, it's time to let me go. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big girl now. Let me go. Please don't blame yourself. It's not you, it's me. So the masculine is saying to the karmic, it's not you, it's me. You know, and this is also, if you pull this out, maybe if you're taking something personally, you know, the masculine is saying to the feminine, please don't blame yourself. It's not you, it's me. So this is a reminder to not take anything personally in this journey. There is someone else out there for you. So again, karmic partner, I'm not going to meet anyone else. And your masculine is saying to them, you know, there's someone else out there for you. So the masculine here is trying to make the karmic partner feel better. We've got, I didn't intend to hurt you. So the masculine never intends to hurt anybody. They just do things sometimes without thinking. They act without, you know, kind of processing things sometimes. So they either, you know, react in fear or they just don't do anything, which causes more problems. And let's part as friends. So, you know, they've made this decision now and the masculine is saying, let's part as friends. Let's remain friendly here. And that's the deck. So very, very powerful deck. Wow, 52 minutes. So it's amazing how they just flow, the messages when I'm talking. I feel like I've been talking for 5 minutes. So that's the Karmic 101 deck. So I am actually going to do the giveaway on this video. So if you'd like to win this deck, okay, all I need you to do is to comment. I've got one here. Let me find where I've put it, okay? Here we go. If you want to win this deck, I've only got one to give away. But if you'd like to get your hands on this deck, comment below why and tell me why you want to win this deck. And, you know, let me know what you think about the cards. If you've enjoyed the walkthrough video, tell me how you feel about it. And if you want to win this deck, comment below and I will be choosing the winner and announcing it on Monday. You know, anyone can get involved in this, members, non-members, and then I'll post it out to you wherever you are in the world. They're giving me fear, so don't worry about wherever you live. I'll post it to you. And it's all confidential too. So just comment below why you want to win it. And then if I announce that you've won, then you email me. So don't email me any details before, okay? Let me announce it first. So if you want to win this deck and you've enjoyed this walkthrough, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Maybe you want to share the video or you want to share this with someone who's in this kind of situation. And if you want to buy the deck and you don't want to wait to win it or you want to buy it, the link is in the description below. It's on makeplayingcards.com. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day. Sending you so much love and I'll see you soon.